Welcome back to the Soaring Pig for the second in a series of 3 videos we're doing on Canadian whiskeys that I bought recently. Today, we are doing Signal Hill. Now, Signal Hill is a place in St. John's, Newfoundland, and this distillery is within viewing distance of that place. Signal Hill is where Marconi did his first transatlantic radio communication. And Signal Hill takes its name from that place. Now, the product being from Newfoundland, it's not every day that you get a product from Newfoundland. I've had lots of whiskeys and rums from the East Coast, but nothing from Newfoundland, so it's always good to try something new. Signal Hill is 40% alcohol by volume, and its mash bill is 95% corn and 5% barley. It's a blended whiskey. The corn whiskey is double distilled in a 2-column still. The barley, which accounts for 5%, is pot distilled. The product in its entirety is unchill filtered. Now what that means, a lot of companies will chill filter their whiskey to take out any impurities in it, to make it less cloudy. That's a cosmetic thing to make the whiskey look nice and clear. What's going to happen with a product that is non-chill filtered is that when you add ice to the whiskey, it's going to get a murky cloudiness to it as that ice starts to dilute. It won't change the flavor. The ice melting will. That's what happens with ice. The color of this whiskey is like the Howitzer that we reviewed recently. It's dark in color, leading me to believe that this product has been artificially colored. As we've said before, Canadian whiskey allows for caramelized color in it. The only real requirements to be Canadian whiskey is it has to be matured in small wood casks for a minimum of 3 years, and it has to be bottled at 40% alcohol by volume, which this one is. When we looked at Howitzer whiskey, the first thing I smelled was the alcohol. Not uncommon with a budget-priced whiskey. This guy runs about $40, so it's a little higher price. I'm not getting that alcohol smell right off the bat with this one. I'm getting the sweet smell, which is to be expected when you're talking 95% corn. It has that bourbon attribute to it, where bourbon is 51% corn minimum, typically 75 to 80. This guy's 95% corn. It really, on the nose, it's really quite nice. You get a little bit of honey scent to it. Definitely the vanilla, the caramels that are, typical of corn-based whiskeys. There's a syrupy thickness to it, not like a schnapps or a liqueur, but when it hits your tongue, there's a bit of weight to it. The flavor is sweet. In many respects, it reminds me of a rum. I would imagine that if you put this in a glass, didn't tell people what it was, a less experienced whiskey person might think it's a rum. There's a little bit of a spiciness to it. Not, you know how sometimes in a whiskey you get that kind of peppery, it's not quite that, but it's got a little spice, which again takes me back to that rum, which many East Coasters and Newfoundlanders like rum. On a price point, Signal Hill is not cheap. It's in the $40 range Canadian, but damn, it's a good drink. I would have to give this, I think, on a scale of 1 and 10 here at the Pig, I'd have to give Signal Hill a solid 8 out of 10. It isn't every day that you find a whiskey from Newfoundland, and when you do, you should buy it. Buy it. It's good stuff. Good. Oh, you're still here. No, when I'm done and the music's kind of rolling up, you can leave at that point. You don't have to stay around. I mean, you're welcome to watch me enjoy this whiskey, but you're free to go. Watch our Howitzer video. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff.